Heartbreak, bombshell, Dakota Johnson and Chris Martin's shock split, sparks wild online frenzy, details revealed. Chris Martin and Dakota Johnson have ended their relationship, leaving fans worldwide in shock. The couple split up after being together for almost 8 years, and sources say this breakup looks permanent. The Coldplay frontman and 50 Shades actress started their on-again, off-again romance in 2017. And now they've decided to part ways even though they were previously engaged. Multiple sources have confirmed Dakota Johnson and Chris Martin split, despite what seemed like a strong relationship. Sources told People on June 4, 2025, "It feels final this time." Many fans didn't see this coming, especially since the couple had been engaged for years after first sparking engagement rumors in 2020. The couple faced several challenges that led to their separation, including disagreements about wedding dates and different views on growing their family. The couple's relationship lasted nearly 8 years, with previous breakups that they managed to overcome. This time seems different, as multiple publication sources confirm the split is permanent. The story of their relationship timeline, recent public appearances, and what led to this celebrity breakup will be explored further. Dakota Johnson and Chris Martin confirm final breakup. People magazine's trusted sources confirm Dakota Johnson, 35, and Coldplay frontman Chris Martin, 48, ended their relationship in June 2025. The couple's romance lasted 8 years before coming to an end. It feels final this time. A source close to the situation told People about the split. Media outlets of all types shared this sentiment, noting the split seemed permanent this time. The couple faced rough patches before, but sources say this breakup feels different from previous ones. The news caught fans off guard, since paparazzi spotted the couple in Malibu just 2 weeks before the June 4th announcement. They seemed fine in January, holding hands in India during Coldplay's tour. Johnson and Martin kept their relationship private and rarely talked about it publicly. Their romance started in 2017, with a few breaks along the way. The couple split briefly in mid-2019, but ended up getting back together. People close to them mentioned they have taken breaks before, but this time seems more permanent. Neither Johnson's nor Martin's representatives have commented on the situation. This silence has left fans wondering about what led to the breakup. The split comes as a surprise, since People reported in March 2024 that Johnson and Martin had been secretly engaged for years. Sources said they were in no rush to get married. Johnson sometimes wore what looked like an emerald engagement ring, though neither confirmed the engagement. The couple got back together several times after previous splits. Johnson struggled emotionally during past breakups, and her team often helped her cope. Last August, Johnson's representative denied breakup rumors, saying the pair were happily together. A source added, "Sure, they've had issues and taken breaks in the past, but things are great now. They both love their careers. They are balancing things the best they can." Sources in June 2024 said Johnson and Martin had their ups and downs, but now they're definitely back on. The current situation looks different, though. A Daily Mail source revealed their relationship has been over for a long time. They just haven't been able to figure out to make it official. The source added that Dakota held a flame for them to be together because she loved him so much and loved his kids so much. Johnson appeared in New York without her engagement ring, recently showing the relationship was truly over. Despite cherishing their memories together, Their differences proved too big to overcome. Couples' last public appearances sparked confusion. Dakota Johnson and Chris Martin's final months together left fans and media outlets puzzled. The couple managed to keep up appearances of a strong relationship until they announced their split. Their last few public appearances didn't match up with the news of their breakup, which made people wonder what really happened when cameras weren't around. Spotted in Malibu just weeks before split, the couple was photographed in Malibu on May 21st, 2025, just 2 weeks before they announced their breakup on June 4th. Paparazzi caught Johnson and Martin walking along the beach. They looked relaxed as they checked out local shops near Martin's Malibu home. Someone who saw them that day said they looked completely normal together and showed no signs of relationship trouble. The pair also had dinner at a beachfront restaurant where they talked throughout their meal. They were smiling and talking like any other couple enjoying dinner, said a restaurant guest who recognized them. If I hadn't heard about their breakup later, I would have thought everything was perfectly fine between them. This Malibu sighting confused fans even more because it happened so close to their split announcement. They either had a sudden falling out or tried to keep things normal in public despite their private issues. Entertainment experts say celebrity couples often make these final public appearances together. Celebrity relationship expert Miranda Hughes told Entertainment Weekly, "High-profile couples often continue public appearances together even after they've privately decided to separate. This gives them time to notify family and close friends before media speculation begins." Hand in hand in India during Coldplay tour back in January 2025, Johnson joined Martin in India for Coldplay's Music of the Spheres World Tour. Fans recorded videos of them holding hands in Mumbai. Johnson supported her partner at the band's shows across the country. Local media covered their visit extensively. Photos showed them learning about local landmarks between concerts. Martin even kissed Johnson's hand during a rickshaw ride through a busy market. She was at multiple shows, standing side stage and watching proudly, a concert goer posted on social media. They definitely didn't look like a couple about to split up. Martin dedicated a song to Johnson at one of the India shows. He called her "My Universe" before playing the band's hit collaboration with BTS. Fan videos of this moment went viral and made everyone believe their relationship was solid. These India appearances happened when the couple might have already been having problems. People close to both stars say they were going through rough patches but showed a united front during the tour. Touring can either bring couples closer together or highlight their problems, said former tour manager Raj Patel. Seeing how they interacted in India, most would have assumed they were deepening their commitment through shared experiences. Their public displays, from holding hands in India to casual Malibu outings before splitting up, left their followers confused. Entertainment journalists say this gap between public image and private reality shows how celebrity couples struggle to direct their relationship stories. The story of their last appearances together shows how celebrities guide through the tricky balance of public perception and private relationship issues. Johnson and Martin's ability to look so happy together makes their split even more surprising to people who followed their 8-year relationship. Timeline reveals years of on-off romance. The romance between Coldplay's frontman and the Hollywood actress reads like a roller coaster story. Their relationship shows both deep love and recurring challenges that led to their split after nearly 8 years together. Relationship began in 2017. Chris Martin and Dakota Johnson's story started in October 2017 at a sushi dinner in Los Angeles. People saw them getting cozy and laughing together during their first date. This happened about 3 years after Martin's conscious uncoupling from ex-wife Gwyneth Paltrow. Their romance grew faster in late 2017. Johnson watched Coldplay perform in Buenos Aires from a VIP box that November. By December, Us Weekly confirmed they were dating seriously. Chris sends Dakota his music to get her opinion. It's more than just a fling, a source revealed. The couple made their first public appearance at Stella McCartney's Autumn 2018 collection show. They skipped the red carpet and used a private entrance. They walked in holding hands, and Dakota was not letting go. She was super into the PDA, someone at the event said. Breakup and reunion in 2019. The couple split in June 2019 after 18 months together. The Sun reported that their breakup shocked friends who thought they were very relaxed and always seemed really happy together. Express reported that different views on starting a family caused the split. Chris made it clear he wants more kids as soon as possible, but Dakota's career has really taken off. And that's the last thing she wanted to think about right away, a source explained. They didn't stay apart long. Rumors of getting back together started in August 2019 when they showed up at Johnson's film covers wrap party. Us Weekly later confirmed their reunion. Martin's ex-wife helped bring them back together. Gwyneth is the one who pushed them to do it. An insider shared noting Paltrow and Johnson had become friends at an April event. Martin showed his support at Johnson's Los Angeles premiere of The Peanut Butter Falcon. That November, everyone celebrated Thanksgiving together. Martin Johnson Paltrow, her husband Brad Falchuk, and Martin's children, Apple and Moses. They're a total modern family and had a great time celebrating together. People reported engagement rumors from 2020 to 2024. People started talking about engagement when Johnson wore a large emerald ring on her left hand in December 2020. She kept wearing this ring at public events, but neither of them commented on the engagement rumors. The couple moved in together at Martin's Malibu mansion in October 2020, according to People. Paltrow welcomed Johnson into their family, openly telling Harper's Bazaar, "I love her. I can see how it would seem weird because it's sort of unconventional. But I think in this case, just having passed through it iteratively, I just adore her." The engagement mystery cleared up in March 2024. People confirmed they got engaged years ago after the 2020 rumors. They were in no rush to get married then. Johnson later called Martin's children her stepchildren and bustle, "I love those kids like my life depends on it, with all my heart." The couple faced several rough patches. Their rep denied breakup rumors in August 2024, saying they were happily together. A source added that they've had issues and taken breaks in the past, but things are great now. Despite these assurances, their story ended in June 2025. Insiders say it feels final this time. Dakota Johnson and Chris Martin's latest split seems different from their previous breaks. Sources close to the couple say this time they've ended up calling it quits for good. Several insiders gave an explanation about why this breakup looks permanent, pointing to deep-rooted differences between the pair. Sources speak to People and Page 6. Several sources with connections to the couple shared exclusive details with major entertainment outlets in early June 2025. It feels final this time, an insider told People magazine, setting this breakup apart from earlier separations. Other sources who spoke to the publication backed up this view about the split's permanence. People broke the news on June 4th, 2025, with multiple sources confirming the couple's separation. Page 6 backed up the story the next day, also quoting insiders who said, "It feels final this time." A source told the Mail Online that the couple's relationship has been over for a long time. They just haven't been able to figure out to make it official. This suggests they might have split privately months ago, while they managed to keep up public appearances. Page 6 later revealed more details about why the couple split. She was sick of him dragging his feet on setting a date for the wedding, a source told the publication. The same insider said disagreements about starting a family also affected their decision to split up by a lot. Sources described the couple's 8-year relationship as on again, off again. Reports also suggested that Johnson and Martin have taken breaks before. But the 2025 breakup seems ultimate, as the two are reportedly unable to work out their differences, according to one report. A source told Yahoo Entertainment the couple had been back and forth on issues for years. This pattern of splits and makeups ended up with the June 2025 announcement, as insiders now point to differences they can't overcome. No official comment from reps. Both Dakota Johnson and Chris Martin's representatives have stayed quiet about the breakup, despite numerous reports from insider sources. People in Page 6 noted their requests for comment went unanswered. Reps for the stars did not respond to People's requests for comment, stated the publication's breaking news report. Page 6 also reported reps for Johnson and Martin did not immediately respond to Page 6's requests for comment. Neither star's team has confirmed or denied these separation reports. The couple hasn't addressed their relationship status, publicly staying true to their private approach from the start. Entertainment media relies on unnamed sources for details about the split, since no official statements exist. The stars seem determined to keep their breakup private for now, which matches how they've handled their relationship all along. Fans react to breakup with online frenzy. Dakota Johnson and Chris Martin's breakup news set social media on fire. Fans rushed to analyze every detail of the couple's recent interactions. Their reactions ranged from heartbreak to wild guesses, especially about recent public appearances that didn't match the breakup reports. Social media guesses about reasons. The couple's separation news made social media platforms buzz with theories about what ended up driving them apart. Fans looked at the couple's on-again, off-again history and felt this pattern had reached its end. Breakups aren't instant, and they continued to break up and make up, one insider told the press. This statement struck a chord with many followers who had watched their relationship ups and downs over the last several years. The online discussions centered on Johnson's bond with Martin's children, from his marriage to Gwyneth Paltrow. Reports said, Dakota is devastated that she isn't going to be around his kids as much anymore, but wants them to know that she is always there for them. Fans felt touched by this emotional aspect, remembering Johnson's earlier words that she loved Martin's children. Like my life depends on it. Social media users highlighted Johnson's recent Los Angeles Times interview about relationships. She asked some tough questions. For a long time, we've all been so quick to judge relationships, or how they should happen, how they should exist in the world. When people should get married, divorce is bad. Why is divorce bad? Why do people have to get married, or at a certain age, or only once? These words, shared just days before their split news, made many wonder if she had hinted at trouble in paradise. TikTok and Twitter users spent hours analyzing Johnson's appearances without her engagement ring. Many saw this as the first sign that something wasn't right. Fan theories about Martin's concert shoutouts. Martin's continued public support for Johnson's work after their reported breakup caught everyone's attention. During his Las Vegas concert on June 6th, just 2 days after the breakup news, he told the crowd, "Thank you so much, everybody. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to each other. Don't forget to see Materialists. We love you." This shout-out to Johnson's new film with Chris Evans and Pedro Pascal split fans online. Someone who sent video footage to gossip platform Dumois claimed this proved they're not broken up, which started heated debates across platforms. Some fans saw it differently. "I can totally seeing him supporting her even after the breakup," one fan wrote. Another mentioned, "You can break up with someone and still be supportive. Look at him and GP," referring to Martin's friendly relationship with ex-wife Gwyneth Paltrow. Fans connected Martin's behavior to his past conscious uncoupling with Paltrow. "I mean, didn't he help pioneer conscious uncoupling?" Asked one fan, suggesting this supportive attitude matched his approach to past relationships. Sharp-eyed fans noticed Martin had mentioned Johnson's film before. "He did this after the Stanford shows, too," a follower pointed out, talking about Martin's June 1st concert, where he said, "Thank you so much, everybody. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to each other. Don't forget to go see Materialists." These mixed signals from the couple left fans unsure about their split. Each new public appearance or statement adds fuel to ongoing discussions and analysis online. Career demands reportedly strained the relationship. Dakota Johnson and Chris Martin's romance looked perfect from the outside, but their professional lives pulled them in opposite directions. Their demanding careers turned out to be the main reason they split up after being together for almost 8 years. Johnson's film schedule versus Martin's global tours. Their professional lives created a gap that grew wider with time. Martin has been on tour with Coldplay for 3 years, following a packed schedule that kept him moving between continents. Chris has been on tour with his band for 3 years and is constantly swept up in a hectic schedule, an insider told Daily Mail. Johnson stayed focused on her acting career during this time. She's been working on her new romantic comedy, The Materialists, with Pedro Pascal and Chris Evans. The project required her to spend long periods on set, often far from where Martin was performing. The real reason for their split has been revealed. And it's that their careers pulled them in different directions, a source said. This career divide became a bigger issue as they both chased their dreams without finding a middle ground. They tried to keep their relationship going, but one thing became clear. Settling down, as in Chris, properly taking his foot off the pedal, isn't going to happen. And it ended up being one of the many straws that broke the back of them, an insider close to the situation revealed. Insiders say they struggled to find time together. People close to the couple noticed that, in the last year, it became clear that their relationship had stalled and wasn't moving forwards. What they could handle before turned into a huge challenge as their schedules rarely lined up. Last year was particularly tough for them, with Chris frequently traveling for his tour, and Dakota busy with consecutive film projects. Long-distance communication became the norm for them, an insider shared. This constant separation put a strain on their relationship. Their friends couldn't understand why they spent so little time together. They used to spend so much time together. Now, they're barely seeing each other, one source said. Even when Martin had breaks from touring, they hardly got to meet. The time apart affected their relationship in waves. Breakups aren't instant, and they continued to break up and make up. And sometimes things would work when they were away from each other while they were working. Because absence makes the heart grow fonder, an insider explained. But then they'd get back together, and little things just kept adding up to where they weren't right for each other anymore. Both stars tried hard to balance their love life and work. They both love their careers. They are balancing things the best they can, a source told People magazine just months before they finally split. But this juggling act proved too much to handle. Unresolved engagement and family planning issues emerge. Personal differences and career conflicts became the main reasons behind Chris Martin and Dakota Johnson's split. Their relationship faced growing tensions over two critical issues: wedding plans and starting a family. No wedding date set despite long engagement. Their public appearances masked a deep frustration about their engagement status. Dakota Johnson grew more impatient as Martin showed reluctance to make their union official. She was sick of him dragging his feet on setting a date for the wedding, a source told Page 6. The couple's long engagement added to their relationship strain. They had been engaged for about 6 years, though they only made it public in March 2024. Johnson would occasionally wear a massive emerald ring, but wedding plans never materialized. The engagement seemed stuck in limbo. A source told People they were in no rush to get married. Johnson's view changed over time. Page 6 reported, Dakota 35 disagreed with Chris 48 about having children. This is believed to be another reason why the couple decided to end things. Disagreements over having children. Starting a family became their biggest point of conflict. They broke up over Chris Martin not wanting to have more kids, an insider revealed. This showed a clear mismatch in their life goals. Martin felt satisfied with his family life, already having 2 grown children with ex-wife Gwyneth Paltrow. Johnson, who doesn't have children, showed interest in becoming a mother. We're not here for very long, so if I'm meant to be a mother, bring it on, she said in an interview. Several sources highlighted their different views on family planning. She'd expressed that she may want children in the future, whereas Chris is kind of done with that part of his life, an insider explained. The couple tried to resolve these differences, but the topic kept coming up in their conversations. Their 13-year age gap and these unresolved issues led to the relationship's end. They really tried to work through their issues, but the age gap was often a problem. A source told The Sun. Age gap and lifestyle differences widened the rift. Ultimately, the 13-year age gap between Dakota Johnson and Chris Martin was not just a number. It was a chasm representing two people at fundamentally different stages of life. Martin, a father of 2 teenagers and a veteran of global superstardom, was content with his legacy and hesitant to start a new chapter of fatherhood. Johnson, on the other hand, stood on the precipice of her own career, peak open to the idea of motherhood and eager to solidify their future with marriage. Their on-again, off-again romance was a testament to a deep and genuine love. But it was a love that could no longer bridge their diverging paths. The demanding schedules of a world tour and a burgeoning film career were merely symptoms of a deeper incompatibility. They were caught in a painful paradox. They were perfect for each other in spirit, but entirely out of sync in life's timing. The conscious uncoupling that once defined Martin's approach to relationships could not save this one. Despite the public displays of affection and mutual support that confused fans until the very end, the private reality was a relationship strained by unresolved desires and the quiet, heartbreaking realization that love alone is sometimes not enough. Their split was not a sudden implosion, but the slow inevitable end of a beautiful story that had simply run its course.